So I'm getting ready to put the baby to bed. Just took a shower, and I noticed I've got this little blemish right here, and I just bought these COSRX Acne Pimple Master Patch. So that's what those look like. And when you open it up, my daughter's already used a couple of these. It comes with a bunch of different sizes of these little patches. And it says that you are supposed to lance the blemish first, just to create like a tiny hole. So use a sterilized needle for that. You can kind of see it is kind of red, it's sensitive to the touch, and it's raised up a little bit. And then you just take one of the little patches. Let's see, I'm trying to decide what size. I think I'm gonna use like a medium size. They have like a small, medium, and large. And I'm just going to lace it over. Oops, totally missed there. The blemish, like that. And I'm gonna let it sit on there overnight, and I'll check back in the morning and we'll see how it did. Hi, I'm checking in. I wanted to show how the blemish patch is working. You can kind of see, I don't know if it's showing up. There's a little white spot right there in the middle where it's pulled stuff out. I'm gonna peel it off. Isn't that gross? I don't know if you can see it very well. A little white spot on there where it's pulled some of the gunk out. So it is a little bit red and irritated still. It is smaller for sure. I'm gonna put another one on and let it sit on there today. I feel like these are discreet enough to wear during the day if I'm just at home, and we'll see how it does. So I'll check back in tonight. Okay, when we're checking for today, I had this on all day. I did put on makeup because I thought maybe the makeup would cover the patch a little bit. I was just kind of experimenting, and it did not cover the makeup. In fact, the makeup didn't cover it. I feel like the makeup actually made it a little bit more noticeable. So, but it was worth a try, right? Anyways, so this is it. I don't feel like it pulled a ton out, so I'm gonna go ahead and peel it off. I could see just the tiniest white spot. So we'll see if it pulled anything else out. A little bit, let's see. There we go, that's probably better. There's a little white dot in the center. There we go, now you can see it, right? So, still a little bit sensitive, still a little bit raised. I do feel like it's shrunk quite a bit. My skin looks maybe a little bit irritated. You can see where there's no makeup, because I had makeup all around it and it was covering it, and there's like a little white spot right there. So I'll probably put one more on tonight and see if it helps to really shrink this up by the morning. We'll see how it goes. Okay, one last check-in. So I wore the patch one night, all day yesterday, and then again last night. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. And it's looking pretty good. I don't think too much. A little bit actually, a little bit still came out last night. It's not sensitive anymore. It's feeling flat. It doesn't feel raised up anymore. So I say I did a pretty good job. It's nice and tiny. I think the great things about these is that for me, at the very least, they keep me from like messing with it and picking at it, which is gonna help reduce scarring. So I think that's a good plus. But they definitely helped. And I actually used it, I had a little mark up on my eye, I'll talk about that too, that I used them for that. And it actually greatly reduced it. It's not raised up anymore. In fact, it's just like a teeny, teeny, teeny white dot. I'll share some pictures now of that. But I've been really happy with these so far. They weren't very expensive at all, and I feel like they did a great job. So I definitely think these are worth a try. And you think by 37 going on 38 years old, I wouldn't have to worry about this stuff anymore, but I do. I've also got kids who are, my 12-year-old is starting to need this type of thing, so it's nice to be able to have this on hand for when it's needed.